read out the following message to give your clearance upon what you're about to see and hear. If you're not a fan of heavy topics, vulgar language, or PDA, especially in the later scenes, go play another mod that's worth your valuable time and effort. With all that being said, take it away, Sayori. Reality is a dating and sex comedy horror film mod that is in no way affiliated in any way with Team Salvato. It is designed to be played only after the official game has been completed and contains spoilers for the official game. Game Class for Doki Doki Literature Club are required to play this mod and can be downloaded for free until the plays are on Steam. And lastly, don't be a meanie. We have down too many of those. Peace!
Or was it PC? By playing Grim Reality, you agree that you have completed Doki Doki Literature Club and accepted any spoilers contained within. I agree. Buzz off. What's up? It's Hallie, and welcome to Grim Reality, a mod where, return to normalcy or suffer the consequences. A mod where you want to be with Sayori, but apparently Himari interferes. I actually read the description for once, so I know what the mod was about. We get to find out. As far as I know, it's not supposed to be like a shitpost or anything, but it's a little loopy so far. I find it a bit strange. I'm not worried at uncensored mode. You should turn on it. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about Let's Play mode. We don't need a player name until I put one in, thanks. I'm Hallie. Let's go. Hello there, Ragcam7. My name is Cameron, or Ragcam7 for short, and I'd like to say a few words before we officially begin this mod. Welcome to my first ever mod, Grim Reality. This is a horror comedy mod that takes place in an alternate timeline. I am not the most confident in how this will fare, but I love this project so much, and I hope you will as well. Thank you. Alright, we'll see how it goes, man. Pardon me. Doki Doki, Grim Reality. By Ragcam7, as has been established. So far, I'm just glad they bothered to change up like the intro warning text. More people need to do it, I'm telling you. Just take a little bit of time. Why I gotta go with what it always says. September 24th, 2046. Well... It's Monday and I'm very worried about Sayori. She hasn't answered any of my texts after I blew up at her for not getting up for school and me always having to wait for her. But now I feel incredibly awful, even more so after what she told me over the coming days before Friday. Sayori doesn't deserve that, and I went too far. I should probably go and check on her. I can't bear the thought of losing my best friend, someone who I care about. I just didn't want to have to deal with people, but I was being an asshole. And I needed to be more gentle and explain things more in a calm but firm manner. I would have talked and got out more, but this pain I feel has been truly unbearable from yesterday. And now it's another day of school. But I haven't heard from Sayori since I angrily texted her. It seems she hadn't seen it at all. But in the back of my mind, I know something is off, but what? Something is telling me that I need to see Sayori. I step outside, but to my surprise, Sayori isn't there. But for some odd reason, her door is slightly ajar, and her casual wear is outside as well. Her casual wear? Huh? What the hell? Is Sayori stupid, or is there something more to this? I decide to walk over to Sayori's house and check it out. Maybe she overslept. But I know that I'll never get the answers I seek by guessing. Looks like I need to go and see for myself if she's okay, or if she's just mad at me. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori. She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, man. Look, I'm sorry about everything. Can we just talk? There's no response. I hear nothing but the sound of some eerie creaking. I get a sinking gut feeling again, and I can't take the silence anymore. I may be an asshole, but Sayori didn't ask for any of this, and I have to see what's going on. I have to see if she's in there. I have to see if she's all good. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I take a deep breath and I gently open the door. I wake up with a sharp jolt. That's the 66th night in a row I've had a nightmare like this. I can't get Sayori out of my mind. I can't get these thoughts of her death away from me. What? No, these thoughts and her death. Seeing her hanging there with her eyes lifeless upon me. My best friend, just like that. And I couldn't do anything to stop her. I got mad at her for always worrying about me. And she paid for that with her life. After everything that happened, I snapped and took my anger out on some students, and after getting arrested and tried, I'm in the ward. I can't do this anymore. It's time to end this. I go to my table, wrote my long and lengthy poem, and throw my pen across the room angrily. This shouldn't continue. I'm being haunted day and night by the same thing. Well, today's the day I end it all. I look out of the window as the rain pours into the ground. Finally, I'm done with my poem. I've written many poems since the incident, but this one is my favorite and the last one I'll ever write. I've never felt so happy. Like a giant weight has been lifted off of my shoulders. I go back and look at my poem for the last time before I execute my grand finale. Grim reality. All throughout the day and all throughout the night, my mind filled with pain, with nothing to truly gain. Taking my final breath right before my fateful death, I feel my heart grows colder and darker, like I'm slowly turning into Macbeth. I failed my best, my friend. I said I would be there for her till the end, but now she's dead, with no future ahead. I might as well give in to my dread. Now I'm in this ward, my mental health I can't afford. This isn't a fairy tale, this is my grim reality. Nothing but failure, nothing but disgust, nothing but pain and regret, nothing but sadness and sorrow as I look to the open window and see the rain drizzling onto the ground. Drip, 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 drip. Now I have reached the end of my rope. There is no ray of sunshine or hope. My sunshine is dead now, the bookworm is gone, no manga in the world can make me happy, and the piano is screaming and crying as the rain pours down menacingly. This is my future, this is my fate. Maybe I should have read that book about loving your fate, or maybe I'll die, for it's the world I now hate. Death is the only virtue I have left in this place. Once I die, I'll finally cleanse myself of my sins. I'd rather die so I can finally win, so let me die so I can finally see again my cinnamon. Good lord, this song is getting loud. A smile creeps on my face as I look at the poem. A fitting parting gift for the doctors. I put the poem back on my desk as I grab the noose from under my bed. How did you get a noose in here? This room is clearly monitored. It's funny how everything has come full circle. I lost my best friend in the entire world, and now I'm going to join her the exact same way. Living without her voice, without her touch, without her presence. This is a reality I cannot bear to live anymore. This harsh, grimy, pain-inducing reality. This hell. I refuse to live in a world without my best friend. I need to do this. I have to do this. A few moments later, the whole world goes black. I finally did it. I finally ended my pain and my suffering. I'll finally be able to join you, Sayori. Don't be so naive, said someone. Huh? Your story isn't over and you shouldn't do this. Why shouldn't I do this? Because I can write your story differently. Your story is that you were Sayori's best friend, her childhood friend, and someone you really liked. But you neglected her at her worst, and she died for that, Hallie. And now you want to die and escape without even trying to fight on. Well, what else am I supposed to do here? It's not like I can bring her back and fix everything. You don't have to worry. I'll give you another chance to be with Sayori and get the happy ending you desire. Really? You can do that? But who even are you, I think that said. Who even are you? Yes. You'll know in due time, but you will not die. Not on my watch. Now, go to your new destiny, and I will tell you in your new life. Am I getting reincarnated? Into another life, but you'll thank me later. Now go to your true destiny, and be the best you can be in your new reality. I see the white light flash before my eyes, and just like that, the world fully closes in and everything goes black. I feel my body trembling as I feel like I'm being transported somewhere. I enter the abyss with no turning back, my soul clambering in all directions. The silence of nothingness taking over as I drift off, waiting for my resurrection, for my rebirth into the next. The next life beyond. September 14th, 2025. Team Salvato. There's the music. Return to normalcy or suffer the consequences. The heart's spinning again. It's still really a strange animation. New game? New game, new life? It's a cool Sunday night. There's not much going on tonight as I sit on my desk and write out my homework for school tomorrow. The weekend seemed to fly by quickly as I barely noticed the passing days ahead. But of course, it's another week with school almost done. Another week full of books, papers, and unnecessary crap nobody will ever use in their entire lives. The weekend has been fantastic though, being full of just watching anime and manga, but I have to go to school where I'm just by myself. I wouldn't forgive myself if I'd just oversleep. After 30 minutes of jotting answers down on the paper, I put my pencil down and look at my homework. Phew, I'm finally finished. I look over my masterwork and just sigh, and then I grab the bottle of water next to me and chug it down before stretching. Though I don't know who gave it to me. While not recalling putting any water bottles earlier, my mind starts to come up with theories of how it appeared there, as if put there by someone without my knowledge. Although exhaustion from my study session reminds me about itself, stopping me from giving those theories any more attention. Still, even though I don't drink much water, a cool bottle of it surely helped make today's homework less brutal. So brutal that I can feel my sweat pouring down onto my chest. But it does feel very relaxing overall, so I welcomed it with open arms. I look at my homework again with a toothy grin and dismiss it with the wave of my hand as I exclaim, "Man, what a long day. But at least I'm finally done for the night. Nothing but the monotony of things repeating over and over again. I don't even seem to remember what events happened last week. Life is so forgettable, it all seems to merge together for me. I wish it wasn't so exhausting, but for now I've been doing good just keeping to myself. Though I've recently gotten very lonely over time. I try not to think about these things much and go on with life as it is with me. Staying mostly indoors and sticking with things that bring me the most comfort life has to offer. I'm just going with the flow of things. Not really engaging with the world, as if I don't really matter in the grand scheme of things. I haven't really talked to a lot of people in a long time since both of my parents died in the accident. Oh, of course they did. I'm lucky I even get to live in this house after everything that transpired. But it's easier said than done. I wish I had my parents with me, but alas, they aren't. So even if I wanted to leave school for good, life goes on. The world will keep on turning whether I go to school and better myself or I sit here and become a vegetable of regret and sadness. I just sigh and shake my head as these things loom over my head like an executioner hanging a guillotine over my fragile, broken, and depraved mind. Depraved? The pendulum will always swing onwards. The hourglass of time will always keep spinning. Spinning? School is nothing to me but 18 years of torture, boring lessons nobody cares about, the elitist teachers who will shut you down for anything yet praises the most heinous and malicious. But thinking about these at night isn't going to solve any of my problems. I should probably get up now and get some much-needed rest before my brain goes into overtime. As I stand up and sigh, the disappointment of the looming days ahead of me is settling in. As I stand up and sigh, the disappointment of the looming days ahead of me settling in. Settles in? Man, why does school have to be such a drag? I really wish we didn't have to do homework over the weekend. It's ridiculous. It's atrocious. It's absolutely cruel, but at least I'm done for now so I can finally get some much-needed rest. Maybe then my life won't be as pitiful and boring. With having school in the morning, I force myself to freshen up before going to bed. After freshening down for the night, I go to sleep ready for another day of school and to hopefully ride out this dreadful week ahead of me. It's Monday. Cool beans. How fucking great. My life is pretty boring. School, anime, and movies is all I really do, but I loathe school so much. I just want to take it easy after the awesome weekend I just had. But unfortunately, life has other plans for me. Go fucking figure. Why do I have to go to school? What's the point? Well, it's to prepare you for the world in theory, but they do a real bad job about it. What could I possibly learn from school? This makes me so annoyed because school is nothing but wasteful. Great, another week of pointless torture. Why must I endure this torture that is school? Why me? I just want to live a little. I wake up feeling very tired, but ready for the day after going back to sleep for a bit. Man, I must have passed out after I completed all of my homework for today. I sit up and examine my surroundings. I'm so glad Miss Fitz took me here. Miss Fitz? I mean, I get the pun, but, like, you would still put a space between, like, her title and her name, wouldn't you? I know she didn't want to look after me, but at least she gave me something so I don't have to deal with her ever again. Now I'm here, and with the money from my dad's, well, I was able to get a lot of things sorted with the help of Miss Fitz and Robbie. Though Sayori also helped by being the light of my life and gave me some encouragement to try and live a little back and then as well. My mom gave me this place to live so I can follow in her footsteps, but hopefully I can do fine by myself and on my own. Also, my friend Robbie is so damn cool. That's my dog right there. I hope he's okay. I'm sure he's okay. Hopefully.